Subtitle editor, Yegorova. Proofreader Klokova. Subtitles by Dima Torzok. Hello dear friends. Well, I tidied up our well a bit because the whole fence was already falling apart. Well, it was kind of embarrassing to look at all this, even though we used the well, but there was such a mess here. Well, now it looks a little bit nicer, so to speak. Why am I working on the well today, and what do I plan to do? I want to install a more powerful pump in our well. Right now we have one installed. As you remember from previous videos, I've mentioned many times that we use the Malish pump. There's Rutscheok, Vika and so on, but it's just a regular vibration pump. Now we want to install a more powerful pump. And in this video you'll see how I install and set all of this up, and what will happen at home with our main unit. What kind of water pressure we'll have in the bathroom, in the shower, in the kitchen, and so on. Let's go. So what kind of pump did I get? I'll leave a link to this pump in the description. Now I'll install it and we'll see what kind of pressure it gives, how it will work for us. 3,300 liters per hour. Well, that's pretty decent. Of course, this machine can't be compared to the little one. We need to check the actual amount of water, meaning the water depth in the well, to understand how deep to lower this well pump. Because I haven't checked the depth for a long time. Plus the little one is constantly working there. I need to check all of this thoroughly. I made a heavy little chain like this. That's it, Dano. Now it's already water. Well, that's fine, I think. Here I bent the corner and over there is the end where the chain ends. The well is about 2.4 or 2.5 meters deep, I think. Since our little one has been working in the well for 4 years. That's how things are. So you can safely lower the pump. It's only 50 centimeters. Even if I install it somewhere in the center, there will still be more than a meter of water above the pump and water below. Well, that's just great. About a meter up or down, everything's fine. Alright, let's disconnect the old pump. I've already unscrewed everything. Exactly. Someone will probably say that you need a cable for this kind of pump. Yes, I completely agree with you. You will need to get a cable. Right now I have this kind of rope. The pump held on with this one, kid. In general, it hung on this rope for 4 years, and the rope is fine. So this pump is on a rope that holds up. Yes, it supports my weight and more. It will also last for some time without any problems. Next question. You might say that this kind of pipe isn't suitable, that you need a 32 pipe. I completely agree with you on that as well. At the moment, I have this 32 pipe running into my well, and I also plan to replace all of this soon. Everything is ready. Now we're going to lower it down there. Alright, let's lower it. Got it. The boy is here. Alright, up to the water. Caught him. He's splashing now. Here we have this. Here the depth ends. That's it. This will already be the bottom of the pump. So that means we need to make about a meter from this line. A meter, yes, here. So I need to lower the pump down to here. Okay, so I did it like this, basically tied it like this. Here are two thick, sturdy self-tapping screws, and I also untied the well itself just in case something happens. Alright, let's go try it out, turn it on, see what happens. Let's go. Okay, let's see how it works. Alright, well, this is actually the first time I've turned it on. Okay, the water seems to be filling up fine. The noise is much louder now. Now the sensor should trigger and stop. That's it. Now we drain the water. With the water turned on, it should start filling the tank normally. I turned the water on all the way and it should. When the valve is fully open, it should fill. So look, the pressure keeps rising. The valve is on. Well, I just finished. And that's even with the water filling up in the toilet, it turns out. And also the pump is pushing through a 20 mm pipe. If the pipe were 32 mm, the tank would fill up. Well, you understand, it would be 2, maybe even 3 times faster. That's it. But since it needs to work through this pipe, we should replace it quickly. So, well, dear friends, we've done a bit of work. We fixed the pump, fed the birds, fed the fish, so the pump, as you saw, everything works perfectly. Once again, the link to the pump is in the description. Go ahead, check it out or buy it if you're interested. It's time to say goodbye. To be continued. See you again. Bye.